Oh, up on the outside, finally cruising. Then Trick of the North, Crew Leader, Ganbei, 3 Wood, almost time, is 12th. They went through the opening quarter in 23 and 3, the half, 47 flat. As they come into the stretch and pass by us, it's Commander, but Assessment quickly comes to put the pressure on. Winning Machine now settles into third, and he's third by 4. Silly Fella, Jabrika, Senior Rojo, then Trick of the North, Crew Leader, bottled up down on the inside. Finally cruising, Ganbei, 3 Wood, almost time. Into the clubhouse turn they go for the final time. 6 furlongs, 112 and 4. And Assessment leads it by a length and a quarter. Now off the rail, it's Commander. He's second by a length and a quarter. Winning Machine is third by 2. Silly Fella, Jabrika, down on the inside. Senior Rojo, splitting runners, Trick of the North, 3 Wood. Crew Leader still bottled up, finally cruising, almost time. And Ganbei taking closer order to the 5/16 marker they run. And it's Assessment, Commander right at his throat, and Winning Machine is not done yet. Then it's back to Silly Fella, almost time. Jabrika's in between runners. On the extreme outside is 3 Wood. Senior Rojo, Crew Leader needs a way through. 1/8 of a mile to run in the Premiers. And Winning Machine takes command. Down the lane they come. Winning Machine, Jabrika has dead aim. Assessment and Commander. Jabrika, Winning Machine, Assessment. They'll hit the wire in the Premiers with the 3-year-old Jabrika scoring. Winning Machine second. It'll be Assessment third. Looks like Commander is fourth.
Russ, congratulations, first of all.
Oh, thank you.
Russ, so run us to the race from the time you left, because you were back there, what?
I was probably about mid-pack. I was laying about 6th, which, you know, I could have been farther back, but just depending on the pace, you know. I just kind of let this horse place himself today. He's got a long stride. He placed himself in a good position, not too many horses in front of him, and, you know, he was able to just gallop around there real nice and relaxed, and when I called on him in the last turn, he gave me a real good kick through the lane.
Did it help that he had a race over the track?
I don't think you can ever discount something like that, you know, but he seems like the kind of horse that doesn't have to carry his track around with him, at least so far, you know. I mean, we may run across the kind of track that he doesn't like. But.
Have a good trip home.
All right, thank you, Tommy.
Expectations going into the race, what was it like?
Well, we felt that he could route or go that distance. Going in the 1.8 miles the other day, yes, and we just got beat the other day, neck, but I felt that he could run that distance. The class of horses, you know, was the question, could he run that distance against the class of horses that he was entered against? Being a 3-year-old, you know, hey, the other 3-year-old ran fourth, he was on the board, and I was very pleased with the horse. He's a very manageable horse, and that helps him go the distance.
Congratulations, dude.
And we had Russell Bays too. That might have helped a little bit.
Now, time to get you caught up on all the news in horse racing with The Buzz.
Among several key races on the UHC Championship weekend was the $100,000 Ballerina Stakes. It was for the fillies and mares, and in this race you're going to watch a 26-1 long shot. 26-1 long shot. Get the job done.
Further back now is Castanet Dancer. Hardway 10, Dearest Princess. Daymaker trying to make some headway. Summer Song, Orchid Silver. Wando Woman still a trailer. Less than a quarter mile to home. 6 furlongs, 111 and 4. And overvalued. Right there is Dashing Daisy, and Class Included on the extreme outside. 1/8 of a mile to run. New leader, it's Class Included. Down the lane they come. Class Included, Dashing Daisy. Orchid Silver with a late run. Deep stretch now. It's Class Included, Orchid Silver. Orchid Silver to score the upset. Class Included will be second. Dashing Daisy third. Then
among other noted races on the UHC Championship weekend was the $50,000 CTHS Stakes. This for 3-year-old fillies. In this race was all Corsairs holding, LaBelle Rose getting the job done.
Of the trailer, but only about 5 lengths. Covers this field of 6. The half, 49 and 2. Now they're midway on the backstretch. And on the inside, Joey's Jewel in between runners, LaBelle Rose, and right there is Pigtails. 2.5 lengths back is La Bronca. Then it's Embankment. Now having trouble is Scopa. Into the far turn they go, 6 furlongs, 114 and 3. And LaBelle Rose and Pigtails now noses apart. 3 lengths back Here's Embankment again re-rallying. Down on the inside, Joey's Jewel. 1/8 of a mile to run. LaBelle Rose by a head. Pigtails right there on her outside. 4 back is Embankment in 3rd. LaBelle Rose, Pigtails, Embankment. CTHS Sales Stakes to LaBelle Rose. Pigtails 2nd, Embankment 3rd.
In the $50,000 fantasy stakes for 2-year-olds, it was all James Reddekopp's. Gabby got her way, easily handling her rivals.
The half, they did slow it down to 50-1. Now they're midway on the backstretch, and Gabby got her way from the outside by a head. Morey's Glory 2nd by almost 3. 5-yard penalty, Sonny Solero. Then England swings. Belle Galante now asks for her best run. And Advance Cash, 6 furlongs, 1:15-1. Midway on the turn, and now 3/16 to home. And Gabby got her way, is sprinted clear by 3. As a turn for home, it's Gabby got her way, well in the clear. 5-yard penalty. Belle Galante's on the outside, and Morey's Glory, deep stretch now. Gabby got her way by 5. The fantasy to Gabby got her way. 5-yard penalty 2nd, Belle Galante 3rd.
Also on the day was the $75,000 Ascot Graduation Stakes. It was for 2-year-olds also. They were testing a mile and a 16 distance, and it was all Swift Thoroughbreds with counsel, drawing away at the finish.
6 furlongs, 1:13-1. A 1/4 mile to home, and Lord Henry, and here's Come Lucky. With counsel now making up ground. He's in 3rd. Down towards the inside, El Nacho on the outside is Lucky Molly Miner. 1/8 of a mile to run. Lord Henry clings to the lead. Here's Come Lucky. And on the extreme outside is With Counsel. Lord Henry with counsel. Here's Come Lucky. With counsel goes right on by. With counsel to score. Lord Henry 2nd. Here's Come Lucky 3rd.
In Sunday's $50,000 CTHS Sales Stakes for 3-year-olds, it was all George Robinson's Herbie D showing he was the best.
Only about 4 lengths separates the 6 runners. Half, 48 flat. Midway on the backstretch, and Herbie D emerges with a short advantage. Yo Claudio down on the inside. Taru Grit, Silver City Sam. Too Much Dirt, and now the trailer, Prophet Star. 1/4 mile to home, 6 furlongs, 1:13-1. And Herbie D, being nursed along, leads it now by a length and a half. Yo Claudio 2nd by a nose. Taru Grit in 3rd. Silver City Sam and Too Much Dirt. 1/8 of a mile to run. And Herbie D is run away. Down the lane they come. It's Herbie D, well in command by about 5. Yo Claudio, Silver City Sam, Too Much Dirt. Herbie D to win the CTHS Sales Stakes. It'll be Yo Claudio 2nd, Too Much Dirt 3rd.
Also, New Stride held a fundraiser over the weekend, and we had our cameras there, and we talked with Marcy Emery, the president, to find out what it was all about.
So this is our 3rd annual Shed Row Market. It's held on a farm called Fields and Flowers Farm in South Langley, which is the heart of horse country, really. What this does for us is it exposes us to people in horse country, the equestrian community, just the public at large, and it's a big fundraiser. It's our biggest fundraiser away from the track. You know, on average, it's a few $1,000s in our coffers, and it's a great fun weekend. It's fun for families, and we get to introduce people to our horses, and we can often do a little bit to dispel the myth that thoroughbreds are all crazy. These girls are good examples. We have Torella DeVille, who never raced, and then we have Dancing O, who did race and did pretty well. So these girls are available for adoption, and they may find potential adopters here as well. It's a really great way to get out in the community and show what we do.
The Buzz also had a chance to talk with Ross Muty, general manager of horse racing, to find out how the weekend went, and also what about the 2011 racing season.
It was an all-around great day. 2 huge stake races with the Ballerina and Premiers. Great crowd on hand, wagering well up over last year as well. Left a great taste in everyone's mouth, wanting more. So it's always good when you end on a high note, and we definitely have ended the year on a high note.
Ross, you also got picked up by TVG, so the races was shown in the U.S., correct?
Yeah, correct. Picked up our whole card today, so which really showed in the numbers, and they've been a great partner of ours.
Ross, how about the season and all?
We had a tale of two seasons for us. First part of the year with the Canucks making a long playoff run and the weather being really poor in the spring, we really struggled. And then second half of the season from July, August, September onwards, we were great. Attendance is way up. Wagering has been up the second half of the meet. Started off down 17%. We're going to finish up 5%. So not too many racetracks in North America can brag about that. So really happy with how we ended up.
Last weekend, hundreds of friends of Carl Berg, who had worked on the starting gate for over 30 years and passed away recently in an automobile accident, they worked their way into the paddock to pay tribute to Carl. Our condolences go out to Carl and his family. And now you're caught up with the buzz. Today on our Salute to the Champions, brought to you by the Vancouver Province, we're staying with that all BC content as we take you back to the year 2005. It's the Ballerina from that year, and it features one of the most popular horses to race here in British Columbia. We're talking about Monashee. Let's watch this memorable moment on our Salute to the Champions.
The Salute to the Champions is brought to you by the Province Sports.
There they go. Field of 11, fillies and mares sent on the way in the Ballerina Breeders' Cup. Monashee from the inside, put right on the early lead. Pretty Meadow now drives up. Karis McCaw's got a good spot on the outside in third. Then it's Stormented. Windsurf tucked in at the rail in fifth. She's fifth by almost 3. Raylene in sixth. Summer Symphony. Then it's La Belle Fleur. Socorro County. Gallica. The early trailer, Champagne Royale. Opening quarter in 23 flat. As they get set into the stretch and past the stand. It's Pretty Meadow showing the way now, a little out from the rail by a tight length. Monashee, though, won't let her get too far away. 2 lengths back on the outside is Karis McCaw. Windsurf at the rail in fourth, followed by Stormented. Then 2.5 lengths further back is Raylene, now pushed along. Summer Symphony at the rail. Then it's La Belle Fleur, Socorro County. Then Champagne Royale is 10th. Gallica is 11th. The half, 47 flat. A half mile to run in the Ballerina Breeders' Cup. And Pretty Meadow takes the field to the backstretch with a length lead. It's Monashee in second by a length and a half. Karis McCaw on the outside. At the rail is Windsurf, followed by Raylene. Then Stormented in between runners. Summer Symphony has got a rails run in sixth. Then it's back to La Belle Fleur, Socorro County, Champagne Royale, and Gallica. A quarter mile to run, 6 furlongs in 1:12 and 3. And the filly, the 3-year-old, Monashee, takes the lead now by 2.5 and is drawn away as they turn for home. It's Monashee, well on her way to the Oaks Ballerina Double. Down the lane they come. It's Monashee by 6. Pretty Meadow at the rail is Socorro County, Raylene in the center. But the Ballerina to Monashee. Socorro County second, Pretty Meadow third.
Okay, that's it for this edition of the Sporting Kings, and we would like to thank you for watching over the past 20 years and making us the #1 horse racing show in Canada, and the longest run. Remember to keep them straight. Oh, you know what? We're going to get you on the final turn. Most of all, have a safe weekend.